Hey everyone, Kevin here. 3 senior senators just sent a letter to the Small Business Administration demanding the $10,000 for all folks with a side hustle or small business. Let me just show you some parts of this, and even if you're not a small business or you don't have a side hustle small business, this is important, and I'm going to show you exactly why. There's a psychology here, so let me show you a couple quick lines, and then watch this psychology because I bet you this is exactly what's going on, and it applies to everyone, whether you're employed, you're self-employed or not, doesn't matter. It's gonna apply to everybody. Watch this logic here. So here's the scoop. Here's the letter, first of all. Take a look at some of the things in the letter. There is an existing program that was able to deliver needed capital to businesses. Yet, throughout the response to the pandemic, the SBA has repeatedly made it harder for the emergency injury disaster loan to serve struggling businesses. Think about this. Let me just pause you right here and give you a little hint so you can see it with me. This is a letter slamming the Small Business Administration. We know that there's a lot of support for monthly stimulus checks, whether it's $2,000 a month or retroactive payments or money for a few months or maybe another round of stimulus. There's a lot of support for that. But Republicans are pushing for potentially targeted support through small businesses that could then trickle down to individual employees. Well, what does this letter do? It serves to show, well, back on May 9th, we sent y'all a letter saying how dysfunctional your small business's targeted programs are. They have yet to reply to us. These letters are tools for future negotiations. It's brilliant. I mean, think about some of the allegations they make here, which are some of these things I've brought to you in other videos, like the video where I showed you the leaked emails that I got from the SBA, which showed this limit somewhere around 4 or 5 days ago before anyone else reported on it. Yes, thank you for sending me that information, by the way. Appreciate y'all who watch and support the channel. But look at some of the other things we've got here. One example of the mismanagement is the recent decision to limit the EIDL to $150,000. Nobody was supposed to know about that. The SBA was trying to keep that under wraps. And then I mentioned it on my channel. A day later, the Washington Post broke it. Now we've got a letter from Congress slamming the SBA directly. And businesses are supposed to, by the law, be able to borrow up to $2 million. But beyond that, the law says that businesses are supposed to be able to get $10,000. It says here, $10,000 prescribed by Congress. However, the SBA limited those grants to $1,000 per employee, making it much harder for businesses to take advantage of this $10,000 per small business grant, which would have been great because over half of Americans have a small business or a side hustle. You drive Uber, you do Instacart, you do eBay, you could have qualified for this $10,000. Instead, a lot of us got stuck with the $1,000 grant, and then they closed the portal. Then they reopened the portal, but only for agricultural businesses, which they also complain in here. In this letter, SBA's decision to close its application portal to all non-farm small businesses is also concerning. They're getting railed here. And it's great because at the end, they demand that the SBA rectify these problems, uphold the intent of the law, the CARES Act 2, and they request an immediate reversal of the limit of the loan of $150,000. They want the application portal opened up for everybody who's also a non-farm applicant, and they want the $10,000 per person with a side hustle, which, think now, even though we know this is a Democratic letter, think about the implications for future stimulus that a slam letter like this has. Mitch McConnell, hey, let's forget stimulus to people. Why don't we just give it to the SBA? Well, we tried that. Look at this letter, and look at this letter, and this letter, and this letter. And then guess what response we got from the SBA? More limitations. I'll tell you, most businesses have been extremely frustrated with the SBA. So this isn't like a left, right, or center, politically motivated or charged video at all. I don't care. I just want more insights into what's going on with the stimulus. And I'm wondering, I thought this whole EIDL stuff was old news. We got it. They limited it to 1K. There's nothing we can do about it. But this is actually going to be a part that strengthens the Democrats' negotiating position to say, we want more checks. So let's stay tuned. This letter also suggests that we might see that EIDL portal open up soon because you never know. Republicans could see that leverage building on the Democrat side Republicans could say, yo, SBA, unlock that portal for everyone. So if you're waiting for that portal, hey, you know what? Stand by. Who knows? It might pop open again for everybody very soon. So here's an update for you on the stimulus. As usual, make sure to get your 2 free stocks using that link for Webull. Join me in my programs down below so you could learn the psychology of investing in below market value real estate, investing in the stock market, and of course, get yourself life insurance. You can actually see me putting life insurance to use. Well, I guess the belief of life insurance to use in Lauren's vlog yesterday, which I'll link that down below, but you could also search for it, Meet Lauren, Meet Kevin on YouTube. We'll see y'all folks later. Thank you, bye.